start streaming. Okay. Yo, we're back. Hold on. Is chat going? Okay. Hey guys. No, I don't want to end the stream. That's crazy talk. We don't need slow mode. We don't need slow mode. It cut out again. Okay. Hello there. Okay, so you guys can see my chat, right? Yeah, you guys can see the chat, but yo, what is like going on with this hold on. Oh, it's working. We got it going, guys. Yes, we got it back. Okay. Awesome. Yay, it worked. Yay, it worked. Okay. Tier list time. Okay, I hope everyone makes it back. We only got one person back, but it's fine, guys. It's totally cool. I think people are gonna come pilot. Yep, people are coming back. We got the chat working, guys. I think we got the chat working. I think we got it working. I hope we got it working. Cause yeah, we did it. Yeah, we did it. Okay, so we got one person back. We placed Aegon Kolar, and we were about to place Legends Grievous, you know, without TCW, but like with the comics and the micro series. So now that we got chat back, we can, you know, totally rank him. Sorry, this live stream has been really, really buggy and everything. I'm sorry that wasn't part of the plan, but you know, when does the plan ever actually work? So, yeah. I'm thinking for Legends Grievous, we give him like S or SS tier, but you never know. I hope the other guys, the other people, you know, find the live stream, because we had like 4 or 5 people and now we're back at like 2. So, yeah, I'm a very small channel if you didn't realize. Not a lot of people watch the live streams. Um, so, yeah. So, so, S tier. Hold on. S tier. Okay. So you guys do believe in S tier. If more people come down the line, I'd put him above Darth Maul, actually. I would easily put him above Darth Maul. Okay, I'm gonna try and see if our people are coming back. Oh, we only have one person watching. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna put Grievous there for now. So I hope more people join in. I definitely hope more kind of come down the line. That would be dope if that happened. Uh, it's working, guys. We got it working. Hold on, let me try and like get people like back. Oh, this is a crashed one. We only got one watching. Wow, that's kind of sad. Okay, hold on. All right. In the meantime, one person, writer man, Jason Solo, before he became Darth Kaitis. Okay, so this is Jedi Solo. This isn't Darth Kaitis, so he hasn't become. So the thing about Jason Solo is he had that 5-year expedition where he went around and he learned about all the different Force religions and Force everything. So Yeah, he had the whole force, everything. Wait, what? We have one watching. Yay! That's sad. Thing about Solo is, do we want to do him at the end of New Jedi Order, or do we want to do him after he does his 5-year expedition? I'm saying we do him. Let's say at the end of New Jedi Order, and then we'll do Kaitis. After he's done the 5-year expedition, and then kind of be turned into the Sith Lord. So S tier 2 makes sense. I'm back. Well, hello there, good sir. We're discussing Jacen Solo. Oh, your name is Jason. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's dope. But we are looking at before he became Darth Kaitis, before he became a Sith Lord, and before he did his 5-year expeditions. These are the tiers. We got Unrivaled, SSS, SS, S, A, B, C, D, E, and F. So, person left. Okay. Oh well. We're thinking S tier. S tier. I think it makes sense. Kaitis. I think it's an insult to call Darth Kaitis S tier. We could put him at SS tier though. Like, is he really SS tier quality or S tier quality? Thing, a really sad note. Like, all the people who were in the we had a bunch of people like previously, like not like a bunch, but like a good solid amount of people. And now we just have like one guy. So yeah, I'm hoping more people kind of come up. They come. That would be awesome to see if more people kind of come around and join in. So, Solo is tricky. Solo, he's a tricky one. Solo's definitely a weird one. I'm gonna put him at S tier for now. He's going to S tier for now. We might give him a different ranking down the line. He might get a higher ranking, he might get a lower ranking, but for now, he's S tier. I think this is Blade Master Kasim. If you don't know who Kasim is, he was Darth Bane's lightsaber instructor. S tier. Yeah, we put him at S. Yeah, this is before he became Kaitis. Once he becomes Kaitis, he's definitely gonna be higher level. But yeah, I think Solo is definitely there. We're on to Blade Master Kasim. He was the lightsaber master of Darth Bane. He was pretty powerful. I mean, Kasim was definitely not like, crazy, like, he was a challenge for Darth Bane. Like, I mean, this guy was able to use a force shield against his force wave, but then again, a lot of his success against Bane was kind of engineering weaknesses into his style, like the lack of dual blades, like limiting his skill with dual blades, and so when he does draw the dual blades, Bane had very little way to counter that. But like, that wasn't really any skill on his part. That wasn't him being like a god tier Jarkai master. That was just a little thing he engineered into his students. So if he actually goes up against an opponent more powerful than him, like Bane, he doesn't really have that. Though he does have the really good defensive telekinesis where he can block. He blocked Darth Bane's force wall, which collapsed an entire temple, which is what killed Kasim. But so that was very, very, very impressive. Kasim's tricky. I don't think he's S tier. He's not S tier. He's definitely not S tier with Mar, Grievous, and Solo. Would we put him with, like, old Ben Kenobi? I'm thinking between, like, B and A. We're thinking, like, B and A. I'm actually gonna rename this live stream, so, hold on. Return. We're just gonna name this, like, the return to, the thing. Okay, hold on. So, yeah. But is he, oh. Kassim is tricky. Kassim is very, very tricky. He's a tricky one. Hang on. Kassim's a tricky one. Yes, he is. Like, I do think his showings against Bane are better than Kenobi's showings against Vader and Osh'rod, if only barely. So, I'm gonna give him a very, very slight A. He's at, like, the bottom of A tier. So, oh, it's Mother Talzin. I don't like Mother Talzin. I'm not a big fan of Mother Talzin. If you didn't know, I don't like Mother Talzin. But you know, the thing about Talzin, she is pretty good. Like, power wise, she is strong. Yay, we got a third person. I think people are starting to come back, which is awesome. So we've ranked Jacen Solo and Kassim and Grievous, and we're talking about Mother Talzin. If you didn't know, I don't really like Mother Talzin. Also, there's a delay on this live stream, so I say something and it's like maybe like 10 seconds behind. So okay, so I mean, you know, Talzin, she was able to repair Darth Maul's mind after he got cut in half and he went into crazy person mode. He went cuckoo. But even then, Maul was like still she didn't do it like perfectly. I mean, Maul was still unhinged afterwards. To be fair, I mean, what was Talzin working with? I mean, a guy who got cut in half and was sitting on a trash planet going insane for 10 years. So, I mean, it's not like she could have done that perfectly. She did a good job. I mean, TCW Maul is still unhinged, but like compared to what he was, before the ritual, I mean, yeah, that was Maul, just cuckoo Maul. She was also able to match Palpatine's Force Lightning for a temporary time, or Revenge of the Sith, Sidious Force Lightning for a temporary time. She was able to possess Count Dooku's body, and she was able to fight with Mace Windu. She was able to do like the magic and create the sword blade and go yeah and fight with Windu for a time. Yay, we got a fourth person. Yay, everyone's coming back. That's awesome. Talzin's tricky. Talzin is a very, very tricky combatant to analyze. She's so... I don't really like Talzin, but again, this is power-wise. This isn't, like, how much I like the character, because Solo would be, like, unrivaled. He's one of my favorites. Old Ben would have probably been, like, S tier, because I love old Obi-Wan, but, like, this is power scaling. I mean, Talzin does have some good showings. Like, she was able to do, like, the big circle and shoot all the lightning, and yeah, what do you guys think? Like, I honestly don't know where I would place Mother Talzin. So, yeah, I honestly don't know where Talzin would go. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Is chat working? Okay, chat is working. Okay. Yes, chat is working. Okay. Good. I was kind of scared. But, Alrighty, where do you guys, place Mother Talzin? Because I honestly don't know where I would place her. Like, Grievous, TCW Grievous took her down. Like, TCW Grievous. I'm thinking maybe S tier, but like, she could go to SS tier. I don't know. Like, it's entirely possible. But yeah, I might need some chat assistance here because I really don't have an idea of where to put her. Like, she's not a very good swordsman. Like, literally everyone on this list. Oh, hi Exarchun, we found you. Yeah, literally everybody on this tier list with a lightsaber would wreck Talzin in a lightsaber duel. Yes, even Aegon Kolar. Um, Also, she was able to hold her own against Sidious, so maybe SS tier. Yes, she did. In Son of Dathomir, she was able to, defend against his Force Lightning. And that was Revenge of the Sith Sidious, which he is still very, very powerful. I mean, he speed blitzed 3 Jedi Council Masters and matched Windu and Yoda. There's Revenge of the Sith Palpatine, Return of the Jedi Sidious, and Dark Empire. So, SS tier makes sense. So, like, I can definitely see that. Like, matching Sidious's Force Lightning while weakened is a very impressive feat. Like, I'm pretty sure she was weakened by her fight with Sidious before. Yeah, I think SS tier suits her. I think that does, suit her. So, there we go. Alright, now we have Exal Kresh. If you don't know who Exal Kresh is, she was the main antagonist from the Blood of the Empire series from the Old Republic. She was Emperor Vitiate's first apprentice, and she was going to be like the first child of the Emperor. And then she kind of, went insane, and she went cuckoo mode, and she got killed by Teneb Kel. So, I mean, she was definitely powerful. I mean, she's the one who did the massacre of Lenico, and she did demonstrate a lot of crazy power, but I mean, she also got killed by Teneb Kel, who is, like, Padawan level. Like, not Padawan level. He's low-tier Jedi Knight. I'd put him, like, tier 5, Padawan, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Aayla Secura kind of level. And she also has the mental instability, which really, works against her. Like, works against her quite a lot, actually. So, I mean, when she isn't mentally going crazy, she can be very powerful, but, like, is she, though? Like, I mean, if you're Vitiate's apprentice, you're probably going to be pretty powerful. I don't think she was S tier, as I mean, Darth Maul was sending a Sith apprentice in Teneb Kel to go. Like, he didn't even bother to go face her himself. Like, none of the Dark Council was, like, they were concerned about her, but they weren't, like, scared of her. So, I mean, I honestly don't know where to place her. Like, again, a lot of these characters I don't really know where to place. Honestly, there are a lot of characters I don't know. I'm thinking maybe A tier. Like, I think before her insanity, she was probably an S tier, but like, I feel like she was probably. I'm gonna give her A tier for now. For now, she might get a higher or lower ranking. Because, I mean, she did do a lot of good stuff. I mean, she had Force Lightning, and she just exploded Teneb Kel's lightsaber. She, Massacre of Lenico. We don't know a lot about that, but, I mean, it's a massacre, so we can assume. And she was Vitiate's apprentice. She was a retrieval agent, so I'll give her that for now. Moving on to Darth Vowron. Valron is tricky. Like, look at, like, in a matter of, like, an hour, maybe more, we've done that much compared to, like, all this. This is going to be a huge live stream. Maybe we can, like, speed it up a little bit. Valron's tricky. Like, SWTOR really doesn't show a lot of Valron, like, power-wise. We know he was strong, like, he was able to, free the entity, with the, Sith spell, but I mean, he got force-pushed by, the weird cyborg dude. Like, he isn't... that's the most we really ever see of Valron, is him with the entity, kind of doing the little ritual, and then getting force-pushed by, Drog. Was that his name? Drog? I think it was Drog. That was a really bad Sith name, but, yeah, Valron's, like, he's... for a Dark Council Master, he isn't very powerful. Again, I haven't played everything in SWTOR. I don't know. So, yeah, C tier. I mean, it makes sense. I feel like Valron was, like, the Aegon Kolar, or, like, the Jocasta Nu of the Jedi Council. Like, he was powerful enough to be on the Council, but, like, he wasn't really all that powerful. I mean... again, the problem with Valron is he just doesn't have a lot of feats. So, if you guys have an argument for C tier, put it down below. Put it in the comments, but he's going for C tier for now. Darth Sion. Alright, Sion is immortal. But, I mean, that's kind of because he's a wound in the Force. He's a little crazy. Darth Sion, like, he wasn't powerful enough that he did, like, B tier. Oh, B tier. Okay, we got an argument here. Okay, so C tier, B tier. Alright, here's what I'll do. I'll put him at the top of C tier. I'll put him above Aegon and Gar Saxon. Again, I don't know every last thing that Valron's ever done. I only really know him from Sith Warrior storyline. So we're going to put him at high C tier, low B tier for now. And then we'll move on to, you know... or were you talking Darth Sion? Or were you talking Darth Sion for B tier? Were you talking Valron for B tier or Sion for B tier? Because I can see Sion as a B tier. Because I can definitely see Darth Sion as... because, I mean, he was a renowned Jedi killer. He did a really good job against, you know, Jedi Exile, or Meetra Surik. And then, I mean, he beat the crap out of Darth Traya, but then again, that was only because Nihilus stripped her of the Force, and without the Force, she's an old lady, so... I'm gonna put Darth Sion at B tier. I think he deserves B tier. Darth Sion definitely deserves B tier. He is very, very strong. So, there he goes. If you guys have any arguments. Valron is B tier, but I think he's B minus tier. That makes sense. That does make sense. I mean, yeah, I can put that kind of like, yeah, low B tier, high C tier, you know. And then Sion, I think, he's kind of like high tier B, mid tier B. So, alrighty. Is this Ferrus Olin or is this Rowan Shrine? I don't know. I think this is either Ferrus Olin or Rowan Shrine. I really don't know a lot about Ferrus Olin. Like, I know a little bit, but, like, I know his story, but I don't know a lot of his, like, feats of skill and power. So, yeah, you guys are gonna have to take the helm with... I think it's Ferrus Olin. I don't know if it's... hold on, is it Ferrus Olin or is it Rowan Shrine? I think it's Ferrus Olin, though. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to take the helm on that, because... yeah, I think it's Ferrus Olin. Based on what I'm seeing. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to figure out where he is placed. Because I honestly... I mean, I read the first book with him, I know he was like a rival to Anakin as like a Padawan, and then he was serving with like Bail Organa and Leia and stuff, and yeah, I never really read those books, so I don't know a lot about Ferris Olin. So, if you guys know more about Ferris Olin, yeah, you guys are probably should take the helm on that, I think. Uh, yeah, because I don't really... C tier barely. C tier barely. Well, I don't want to crap on Ferris that bad. Like, I don't think he's that bad. I mean, like, again, I don't know that much of... I give this guy a C tier. Okay, so everyone's going with the C tier. It seems that everyone's going with C tier. I'll put him at C tier. We'll put him with Aegon. So, I don't know who you are, and the reason I don't know who you are is because I can't see your head. Uh-oh. I cannot see, this person's head. Do you guys know who this is? Because I don't know who this is. Yeah, I don't know who this dude is, or if it's a woman, I don't know. I know the guy next to him or her is Mandalore the Ultimate, and then Anakin, Koth, Savage Pressure, blah, 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 blah. This is gonna be a really long live stream, I already know it. Yeah, if you guys know who that is, yeah, I think we're gonna skip him until, you know, someone, like, figures out who he is. Alright, let's go to Mandalore the Ultimate, another non-Force sensitive being. Mandalore I mean, he gave Jedi Revan a really good final fight. I'll give him that, and I mean, he did a lot for Mandalore during the Mandalorian Wars. He was pretty capable, definitely very, very capable. But then again, we're talking Jedi Revan compared to like Revan from the novel. So, I mean, he's strong. He's definitely like he's a really good fighter. I don't want to call him capable. I feel like that's an insult to call him capable. So, yeah. Oh, we got a fourth person. Cool. B tier. It makes sense for Mandalore. I mean, he could even go B tier. He may be a non-Force sensitive, but he can deal with Jedi Masters and Knights. Well, yeah. Oh, definitely. He is definitely a very powerful... For non-Force sensitive, he is crazy. Yeah, B tier makes a lot of sense for him. I mean, he beat up Jedi Knight Revan before KOTOR. So, I mean, and he gave him a good fight. He's definitely B tier. Alright, here's a character everybody knows. Or, I'm pretty sure everybody should know him. It's Anakin Skywalker from Revenge of the Sith. This is Revenge of the Sith Anakin Skywalker. I think before he turned to the dark side, because as you'll see later down the line, we have pre-suit Vader. We have Vader after, like, before he gets put in the suit, but after he turns to the dark side. And he goes, kind of crazy. This is, I think, about the time he does his, thing. Yeah, Anakin's good. Revenge of the Sith, I feel like in my last tier list where I did Legends and Canon, I feel like I really, like, did not give Anakin, like, credit. I gave him, like, tier 4 or something. Ooh, I feel like he should get, like, an S tier, like, with Jacen Solo. I don't think he's SS. Like, he could be SS. But do you think that's, like, too low for Jacen Solo? Like, the more I look at that, because we're looking at Solo before he does his 5-year escapade. with all the knowledge. Like, this is after the events of NJO, before Swarm War and Darth Kaitis. So, yeah, do you think that's too low for Solo? Because I could see Skywalker as S tier, and I could also see him as, like, SS tier. Maybe he's, like, in between. I give this guy an S tier. The reason I can't give him an SS tier is because of his lack of defense. That makes sense. That does make sense. I mean, this is also the guy who literally saw Kenobi on the high ground, with Kenobi warning him that it's a bad idea, and, like, well, technically that's pre-suit Vader, but, like, that I'm talking about, but, like, he still made a bad move. Yeah, we got 2 for S tier. I'm gonna put him below his grandson, his real grandson, not the weird man-child that's in the movies for some weird reason. Yeah, we're gonna put him right next to his true grandson. Including Anakin Solo and Ben Skywalker. Including those two. Those are also his grandchildren. Those are also his grandchildren, yes. I count them. Eathcoth. My boy, Eathcoth. My boy, well, since TCW is only going to be kind of included for, like, Maul and Ahsoka and everything, my boy Eathcoth, he has Crucitorn, he trained Sharad Het, he gave General Grievous a really good fight. Well, not like a crazy good fight, but he did a really good job for what he had going up against him. Yeah, Eathcoth was good. He was pretty good for, like, power levels. I'm saying B tier, like, because he has Crucitorn and everything. Because he definitely has, like, Crucitorn, and he has, like, the really cool Makashi Ataru kind of hybrid. Yeah, I think for now, B tier definitely. Yep. Yeah, someone saying B tier. That makes sense. I'll put him. Let's put him below Scion. Is like. Yeah, we'll put him there. That's fair rating for him. I mean, he's definitely an advanced fighter, but, like, he's cool. He's a B plus tier. I agree. I agree with that. You know what? We'll put him with Scion and Kenobi. So, Savage Opress. Now, this really confuses me because there's 2 Savage Opresses on here. So I don't know whether, I think it's supposed to be, like, Angry Savage and Calm Savage, but, like, when is he ever calm? He's a lunatic. So, or maybe just B tier. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of put him B tier in general. Again, this isn't really, like, a ranking from best to worst. We're kind of just, like, putting them in their respective tiers. It's not, like, who's the most powerful and who's the least powerful. It's just, like, B tier is definitely where Eathcoth lands. Just because he's above Scion doesn't mean, like, he's not more powerful than Scion. He might be. I don't know. But, like, Scion was... Like, I could see Scion defeating him in a fight, personally. So we got Savage Opress. Tactically, Savage Opress is an F. And character-wise, he is an F. But, I mean, he beat up Adigalia, and he was able to throw back Anakin and Obi-Wan together, and force choke both Dooku and Ventress, which I disagree with. And he did the cool Force Wave with Maul, and he blew everyone away. And he blew everyone with the Force. And, like, let's be honest, his fight with Palpatine was just Palpatine kind of playing. Sidious didn't care. Sidious saw no threat in Savage, just like Darth Maul didn't see any in Exile Crash. Not that Savage Opress should be credited with Exile Crash, but I could see Savage being like a low tier A or like a high tier B, honestly. Like, that's just me talking. I don't know if you guys agree. Because I could really see Savage as, you know, yeah, like, I'm gonna, he's a B tier. Well, I think he's powerful, lacks tactic and no technique. Yeah, yeah. And since there's, 2 Savages, we're gonna put both Savages. We're just gonna get Savage Opress out of the way. Sherrod Het. Okay, so this is the father to Asherad Het, who, becomes Darth Krayt. Asherad is on this list. I think we should start, like, speeding this up, because, like, it's already been, like, how long has it been? It's been, like, over 35 minutes. It's been, like, just about 45 minutes, and we still have, like, all these different characters. So, Sherrod Het, he did good against Aura Singh. Like, he did really capable against, Aura. But, like, I mean, he didn't do, like, the greatest. He was noted as a really good Jedi field agent, so he's definitely not a weakling. He's definitely not weak. He's definitely not bad. And he did good against Aura Singh, but, like, I mean, like, she just kind of, like, pulled the rocks at him, and he kind of just got hit and stabbed. So yeah, C tier. It makes sense for, like, I don't want to give Sherrod, like, D tier. I feel like that's an insult to him. So there he goes. He's gonna get a C tier for now. If you have an argument for him being higher or lower, put it now. Otherwise, we're gonna move on to Magna Guards. C tier. Yeah, I think Sherrod heads a C tier. He was a good fighter. He wasn't like his son. He was nowhere near as powerful as his son, Asherad, but when he became Krayt especially. But he was still capable. Magna Guards, C tier. Like, Magna Guards, like, we have instances of, like, Nadar Veb, like, the Padawan, just, like, wrecking these things, but we have, like, Council Masters, like, I think, like, C tier, I'm thinking C tier, like, they were trained to, like, they gave Jedi Masters problems, but, like, they weren't really, like, the strongest people in the house, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean, they weren't really the greatest fighters ever. C tier. Oh, sorry, I misread the comment. I was rereading comments. Yeah, I'm gonna give them S tier for now. If you guys have an argument for that, I will gladly listen. But we're gonna move on to Marka Ragnos. Ooh, Marka Ragnos. Marka Ragnos is powerful. I mean, this is the guy who became a Sith Force Ghost, and I mean, he lived a full life. How many Sith Lords can you say died of old age? And he didn't pull the little Darth Andedu trick where he hid himself away in his fortress and died of old age. No, he lived under an era of warlords and Sith Lords, and lived till old age. So it's not like he was weak. And I mean, he did possess Tavion Aximus. He did lose Jaden Core. Speaking of which, I think Jaden is on this list. I don't know, but I think he is. He might not. So yeah. Marka Ragnos. Marka Ragnos is definitely council level in power. I mean, he has, like, force train stuff. He's definitely council level. Like, I'm not going to deny that for a second. He also trained Emperor Vitiate, so that's cool. That's pretty dope. I mean, he did the whole Sith Force Ghost, and again with, like, for me, I honestly don't. For me, when it comes to his defeat at the hands of Jaden Core, for me, I look at that more as, like, he hasn't wielded a sword in thousands upon thousands of years. He's gonna be inexperienced. And he still acquitted himself well against Jaden, who is a really good combatant of the era. B+ tier. I agree with that. I think Marka Ragnos is definitely B+ tier. I'm thinking, yeah, I think that makes sense. Like, I mean, he was very, very powerful. Alright, we got Emperor Vitiate. We got I don't really like Vitiate as a character, but, like, power-wise, he was pretty strong. And, Valkorion is on here, so we have Vitiate, and then we have Valkorion. Valkorion's, I think, later down the line, though. So, I don't even know when Valkorion is. There's so many characters. But yeah, Vitiate, and this is, like, before he became Valkorion. So, I mean, he overpowered Revan. He overpowered Revan with Force Lightning. He was able to break through the Hero of Tython's force wall while weakened and was able to contend. He drained the life of an entire planet. Drained the entire life of a planet. So, lightsaber skills, Vitiate is bad. Vitiate is bad when it comes to like, Vitiate is, like, D level when it comes to saber skills, but, like, force power, I don't think he's unrivaled, though. Like, I don't think he's unrivaled. Like, I could see him as SS or even SSS tier, but, like, yo, like, Vitiate's tricky. Vitiate is very, very tricky. Like, he's definitely a very high-level force user, and he can ragdoll council-level add-ups with casual ease. I'm thinking, like, SS tier, SSS tier for him. I don't think he's unrivaled, especially when we, like, compare him to, like, some other characters that are going to be on here, like Darth Kaitis, the Mortis Gods, Abeloth, Grandmaster Luke, Dark Empire Darth Sidious, like, yo. Yeah, so, yeah, what do you guys think? I'm thinking, like, SSS tier or S tier. S tier. He lacks lightsaber skills, but he has a powerful presence in the Force. Yes, but, like, this is the dude who, like, drained the whole world. Like, sure, he didn't do it on the fly or anything, but, like, let's be real here. I mean, like, I'm thinking, like, the top of S. Like, I feel like if we're gonna put Talzin at SS tier, I feel like Vitiate should probably go to SS tier. Unless we want to put, Talzin down. I'm gonna put her there. He's definitely... Exar is still going higher. He's not matching Exar just yet. So, he's gonna go there for now. I think this is Kir Karnos. I think this is a... Do you guys want to keep going in order? Do you want to, like, speed it up, go quicker? So, I don't know. I think this is Kir Karnos. Kir Karnos, he was cool. He was definitely... I put him in the same tier as, like, Gar Saxon. Like, he was really, really capable. Like, I mean, he wrecked entire battlefields with his skill and power. Well, he didn't have power in the Force. He's a non-Force sensitive. And he was very, very gifted. Like, when it comes to, like, you know, blade skills and combat. He was definitely very, very advanced. So, I'm thinking, like, high C tier. I'm gonna try and speed this up. Comment section, if you have arguments, place them down. But I'm gonna start, like, quickening this up. So if you disagree with me, leave it in the comments, and then I'll see them, and I'll probably place them. Again, this is more your tier list than it is mine. So, he's going right there, for now. Sa'izi Tin. He really didn't last much longer than, Agen Kolar. So, he's probably gonna go with Agen Kolar. That's really just my opinion, but I mean... Yeah, if you're gonna do that poorly, I mean, he and Agen didn't really do all that much. And even then, even in the novel, he gets tricked into lowering his guard, which is pretty dumb. Alright, so I'm gonna pause here. Dark Empire Sidious. Ooh boy. This is a powerful one. Dark Empire Sidious. Yo, Dark Empire Sidious. Oh, he has me going crazy. SSS tier for Dark Empire. Well, yes, but like that, like Dark Empire Sidious was SSS tier slightly above Exar. Yeah, he was very powerful, like the whole Force Storm and everything. We'll put him above Exar. He was definitely Revan. Alright, so we're gonna do Revan. Alright, we'll do Revan at his most powerful. I mean, okay, this is kind of tricky. I mean, this is the guy who, disintegrated Darth Nihilus with Two Tementus and kind of deflected her lightning powerful enough to kind of obliterate her. He was able to get some hits on Vitiate with Force power. He outdueled Darth Malak. Well, I'm pretty sure Malak was empowered by the Starforge. Mandalorian war hero. I mean, he is the literal hero of the Mandalorian Wars. He's pretty good. He's definitely very, very good. So, I honestly... SS tier makes sense. Makes sense. Like, his power capped out at Vitiate's level, so he can't go above Vitiate. I'm sorry, Revan, but you can't be above Vitiate. You gotta be somehow below. We'll put him, like, right there. So, we're gonna put him there and move on. Alright. So, we got TCW Anakin. Honestly, does it really matter? I mean, this is just TCW Anakin before Revenge of the Sith. I mean, if we're gonna put Anakin in S tier, I mean, before Siege of Mandalore, I think A tier, and he moves into S tier by the time of Revenge of the Sith. TCW Darth Maul. Ooh, TCW Maul. He is a scary, scary character. Mentally, he's mentally unstable. I'm thinking give him A tier. I mean, I'm not gonna count Siege of Mandalore because it's not canon. Or it is canon, it isn't Legends. So, I mean, like... Yo, like... So, I'm thinking... A tier? I'm thinking A tier. Let's put him with Exalt and, Kasim. Actually, I've had a Versus series idea that I've been kind of... A tier, definitely. He was able to briefly duel Mace Windu and Sidious. Yes, he did. So, yeah, we're gonna put TCW Maul right there. About the Versus thing, I was thinking, I don't know how you guys feel about this. For a matchup, I have the Exar vote, and then I have Darth Bane versus Darth Plagueis, which are the two next. But I was thinking, do TCW Maul versus Exalt Kresh? I mean, because Exalt Kresh, she needs more love. She needs more respect. She needs more love and everything. And then TCW Maul, we're gonna do like Siege of Mandalore Maul. Like he needs like the respect, but we also need to kind of show maybe he's not like crazy. So, all right, we're gonna put him there. Kit Fisto. Kit Fisto is above Agen and Saizi. I mean, his demonstrations against Grievous were crazy. Well, not really crazy, but he did really well against General Grievous, and he lasted a decent time against Darth Sidious. So, you know, that's kind of down. That's dope. That's awesome. I'm thinking I'm going to keep this live stream until 9. I think I'm going to go till 9 o'clock, and then we're gonna stop it, and then I'm gonna make like a part 2 like tomorrow, because I am free tomorrow. I have the whole day and I'm free, so definitely tomorrow we're definitely gonna pick this up, because I mean it's gonna go to like if at this pace, if we go through the whole list, it's gonna be like 1, 2 in the morning by the time we finish, and I haven't even like eaten dinner and done stuff like that. But anyway, Kit Fisto, B tier above Savage. That sounds about right for Fisto. That definitely sounds good for Kit. I mean, yeah, I mean he was the reigning Shicho master of his day. He had like he was inventing aquatic powers, so like, yo. And I mean he lasted more than 2 seconds against Sidious, so that's awesome. Okay, I don't know who this Mandalorian person is. All I know her from is the Deceived cinematic trailer when she infiltrates the Jedi Temple for Malgus. But apart from that, I don't know who she is. So yeah, she is yours to call. If you guys have any arguments for her, totally like do something with that. In the meantime, we're gonna do Darth Venomous. Now, if you don't know who Darth Venomous was, you probably do if you've read the Plagueis novel, but he was Darth Tenebrous' secret Sith apprentice. Tenebrous was Darth Plagueis' master, and he trained Venomous in secret, and Venomous kind of challenged Plagueis to a duel, and Plagueis beat him up and killed him. And then he was used as like Plagueis' science experiment for a long, long time. So Venomous did give Plagueis a good fight. So I don't think Venomous isn't weak. A lot of people call him weak. I don't think he's weak. I mean, he did give a really good fight yeah, he gave like a really good fight against Plagueis. And I mean, sure, Plagueis wasn't the best saber duelist in the house, but like, still, C tier. That makes sense. That makes sense. C tier makes sense for Venomous. If you have any arguments, yeah, I'm gonna put Venomous probably at like the top of C tier for like, because I mean we're talking Darth Plagueis here, and he is an incredibly powerful Sith Lord. He is crazy, crazy strong. So, all right, give him C tier. He's an unworthy Force user, but a skillful lightsaber duelist. Yeah, he definitely wasn't very powerful with the Force. He was a good duel. He was like Agen and Saizi. I agree. All right. Jaina Solo Fell, the Sword of the Jedi. Now, unlike Jacen Solo, we're going to be putting her from Fate of the Jedi, Legacy of the Force. So, this is the Jaina who has defeated Darth Caedus. This is the Jaina who assisted Luke and Ben Skywalker against Abeloth. This is the Jedi Council Master, Jaina Solo. This is like the amazing lightsaber duelist, Jaina. Not that she ever wasn't an amazing lightsaber duelist. She is. She's incredibly powerful. Ooh. I could honestly see Jaina as SS tier. Like, just on saber skills alone, like, she is really, really powerful. Like, it's not like she's, unlike Venomous, who's just really good with the blade and not good with the Force. Like, Jaina, I mean, she was using Black Force Lightning. She was, like, fighting with Darth Caedus, cut off his arm, like, and fought her way through, like, his entire ship, and, like, kept going. Like, Jaina was definitely very, very powerful. Powerful. When it comes to... I'm thinking SS tier for Jaina. Like, because I have an idea where Caedus is going to go. Because, again, like, I give her a low SSS tier or a high SS tier. I agree. Like, whoa, we're going to put her there. I'm going to put her above Vitiate. I'm gonna put her at the top of SS tier. She's low SSS tier, high S tier. She is crazy good. She's awesome. Plus, she's a great character. Disney, get your character straight. Jane is awesome. Rey isn't. Oh, look, it's another really lame character from TCW. Cad Bane. I don't like Cad Bane. I don't like Cad Bane at all. Cad Bane's lame. Cad Bane is so lame. But combative wise, I'm thinking like C tier. I mean, maybe low B tier or like mid C tier. Again, I don't really hold him in high regard. Like, Cad Bane's only really good when the plot needs him to be, which is like every episode he's in. So, I mean, like, I'm gonna put him at C tier, with like Kir Karnos. He's a low C tier. Yeah, he's a low C tier. I'm totally down with that. Speaking of really lame characters, Embo. Oh god, it's Embo. As if, like, I keep ranting about how lame Cad Bane is, and now we got Embo. Oh, brother. Oh, Embo. We don't like Embo. We definitely don't like Embo. I'm gonna put him at low C tier as well. He's even below Magna Guards. He wasn't very good. He really wasn't. So, Ludocresh. Ludocresh is really capable. I mean, he stalemated with Naga Sadao for sword combat. He was a really powerful sorcerer. So, I mean, I feel like Naga Sadao probably would have won that sword fight if Marco Ragnos didn't intervene, but it's not like he was like Ludo had no chance. Like, they were straight up stalemating each other. Plus, he was a really good sorcerer and magician, which, you know, all Sith of that era were. So, I'm thinking, like, B tier, with, like, Ragnos and Fisto and Savage and everyone else. I'm thinking B tier. If you guys have a different opinion, leave it down below. I'll put him above Fisto. He's high B, low A tier. I agree with that. I do agree with Ludocresh being there. Darth Tenebris. Now, he's kind of tricky, because we don't know a lot about Darth Tenebris. Apart from the whole, you know, Maxichlorian thing, and he was an enthusiast for lightsaber combat, but, like, you know, we don't know how, you know, how much of an enthusiast he was for lightsaber combat. We know he just was one. And he was a capable scientist with the Maxichlorians and everything, and he even programmed Darth Plagueis into creation. So there really should be a story about Darth Tenebris. Like, I think James Luceno should write a prequel to the Plagueis novel, all about Darth Venomous, not Venomous, but Tenebris. Do like Plagueis as an apprentice with training under Tenebris. That would be dope. And then have like him secretly training Venomous and stuff. So, oh, Tenebris is tricky. Tenebris is a tricky person. There's D tier. He's probably more of an intelligent manipulator than a warrior. Yeah, again, I don't know enough about Tenebris. I don't think anybody knows enough about Darth Tenebris to say that. So, yeah, we'll put him there. Darth Jadis from Star Wars The Old Republic. Ooh. Okay, so Jadis was like, he was one of the stronger Dark Council Masters. I mean, this dude was able to, like, teleport with the Force. He was using the Force to teleport and all that. So, like, he's good, but he also lost to Cypher 9. Like, not that that's a bad thing, but, like, you know, Cypher 9 was, like, it isn't the same as, like, Grandmaster Zim losing to, who is it, Braden, but like, come on, it was Cypher 9. Like, you're a Dark Council member, Jadis. You should have ragdolled 2 non-force sensitives with casual ease. I mean, he was able to teleport, which is a cool little trick, but like, yeah, I don't see Jadis. I feel like people really overhype Jadis because of the whole teleportation thing, but like, he really. I'm thinking like with Venomous, honestly. I honestly am thinking of putting him with Venomous. Again, he's more of a manipulator rather than like a force user or a combatant. So, here is someone that a lot of people should know, and I would be amazed if no one knew who he was. Qui-Gon Jinn. Qui-Gon doesn't need an explanation. I give him high C tier. Yeah, we'll put him at C. There, that sounds good. So Qui-Gon Jinn. We're going with my boy Qui-Gon. Qui-Gon. Qui-Gon did really good against TCW Maul and everything. He did really good against TCW Darth Maul. And not TCW Maul, TPM Darth Maul, Phantom Menace Darth Maul. My mistake. So yeah. And also he had the Living Force, and he did really good against Xanatos, and he has that sparring session with Xanatos and Fillmore. I'm thinking B tier for Qui-Gon. Like, the more I'm thinking about it, the more I think, like, B tier, like Kit Fisto, Savage Opress level. I think that's where Qui-Gon stands. So, yeah. I'm thinking B tier. I'm gonna put him with Fisto and Savage, because it's like, he was a renowned swordmaster. He was a powerful force user. So, there he goes. Alright, I think I'm gonna end it when we get to Yariel Poof. So we're gonna do Bo-Katan, Unknown Lady, Darth Traya, Yariel Poof, and I think I'm gonna end it because I gotta have dinner and stuff, so, and it's like, B tier definitely. He only lost because of his stamina and overuse of offensive attacks. Yeah, I completely agree with that. Like if Qui-Gon at that power level was 20 years younger, I could have seen him winning that fight. It really was like his age and his fighting style. Like, despite compensating for his lightsaber technique to help his age, it still wasn't enough to compensate, and his age still got the better of his fight. So Qui-Gon's definitely a B tier. So Bo-Katan from TCW. Bo-Katan was capable. I mean, she was good at, like, I'll put her with, like, Saxon, I think. I'll put her with, like, Gar Saxon, and yeah, we'll put Gar Saxon. Alright, so is this Senya Tyrell, or is this someone else? I don't know. I'll figure it out. Okay, so since I don't know who that is, we're going to go to Nadar Veb, and we'll end it on Veb instead of Yariel Poof. Darth Traya. Ooh, Treya's good. She's good. I mean, okay. Traya is really tricky. I mean, she was so good at Farsight and stuff that her eyes basically died. She could telekinetically wield 3 lightsabers. She was skilled with Trickata. She force-drained 3 Jedi Council Masters. That is an impressive feat. Draining 3 Council Masters. And, like, basically ragdolling them with TK as well. Just, like, throwing them back like nothing. Like, and she could even, like, use, like, telepathic influence. Like, Traya was a really good telepathy master. She's arguably the strongest telepathic specialist we've ever seen in Star Wars. For people who specialize in telepathy, she's arguably the strongest. Again, she lost. I feel like her defeat at Mitra's hands was more due to like age, kind of like Qui-Gon, and plus Mitra was just that good. She was just that good. Ooh, I'm thinking like A tier for Traya, like low, like high, like B plus tier, A minus tier for Traya. I think that's what I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna go with the A minus. Like, she's still got high A tier or low S tier. Ooh. I can see it. I mean, if we're gonna put Darth Maul at S tier, yeah, let's put her with like Exile Crash and yeah, we'll put her there. She was really strong. She's one of the coolest and most powerful of KOTOR 2. She made KOTOR 2 so awesome. Alright. Yarael Poof. He was a good telepathy master. He was good with telepathy and illusions and stuff, but like... And I mean, he did do good against those criminals, but like... And then he literally absorbed a planet-killing weapon at the price of his own life, so... I'm thinking, I don't really know where I'm going to put him. C tier. Someone says C tier. I agree. I'll put him with like Agen and Saizi. I mean, he was powerful. Honestly, every time I look at Yarael Poof, I only think about the robot chicken version of Yarael Poof, which is just hysterical with like the where he has to get the pizza. But I got the coffee yesterday, and I submitted the receipt, and now I have these problems. Low tier C, and I mean the lowest of tier C. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Alright, so this is going to be our final character for the evening, and then tomorrow we're going to do part 2 of this tier list. And this is Nahdar Vebb. Oh boy. Oh god, Nahdar Vebb. I mean, he beat up a few Magna Guards, and he was a capable healer, but like, this dude got wrecked by Grievous. It wasn't even funny how hard he got smashed by Grievous. Oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my. So, I'm thinking like D tier. I'm thinking like D tier for him. Like, he was able to keep up with a few Magna Guards, but then again, we have the Revenge of the Sith novel saying like each Magna Guard was of different skill levels. Some were like really gifted, and some were really weak. There's a really good chance that a lot of those Magna Guards Nahdar killed were weak. Below Yarael Poof, yeah, Nahdar isn't good. Yeah, he's just high D tier. Yeah, I say high D tier. I'm gonna actually, honestly, I'm gonna put him below Darth Tenebrous, because at least Tenebrous did something successful with the Force. At least he was a Sith Master, and he had the Maxichlorians and everything. So, alright, that's gonna do it for this evening. So as you can see, we still have all of these characters, so this might even go into like multiple live streams. Like, we might not even do a 2-part. We might go into like 3 parts, 4 parts, 5 parts. This could go into like a complete like series of things. It's still going to be all of us. So far, no one has made it to Unrivaled. Dark Empire Sidious and Exar Kun Living are at SSS tier. SS tier has Jaina Solo, Emperor Vitiate, Mother Talzin, and Revan. S tier has Jacen Solo, Anakin Skywalker, General Grievous, and Darth Marr. A tier, we have Darth Traya, Kasim, TCW Maul, Exile Crash, and TCW Anakin. B tier, we have Marco Ragnos, Ludo Crash, Kit Fisto, Qui-Gon Jinn, Savage Opress, Old Ben Kenobi, Eth Koth, Darth Sion, Mandalore the Ultimate, and Emperor Vitiate. C tier, we have Darth Venomous, Agen Kolar, Saeezi Tin, Darth Jadis, Ferrus Olin, Cad Bane, Kir Karnos, Bo-Katan, Gar Saxon, Sharad Het. Magna Guards, Embo, and Uriel Poof. And then D tier, we have Darth Venomous to Nadar Veb. I had fun with this. I had fun kind of interacting with y'all and, you know, doing this tier list with y'all, kind of ranking it together. Again, tomorrow we're going to have a part 2. We're going to start off with Phantom Menace, Darth Maul, and we'll go down as far as we can go. We can either make it to, like, Darth Talon, or we might make it to, like, Jarek or something. But, yeah, I think that's going to have to do it for this live stream. I gotta eat dinner and stuff, so, like, I know that's, like, but, yeah, it's, like, almost 9, so... I'm gonna end it there, plus it's been over an hour, so, like... Alright, so, definitely tomorrow. Definitely tomorrow. I'm gonna see you guys in the next live stream. In the meantime, oh yeah, I gotta get back to, Bane vs. Plagueis work. That's right, I am working on versus videos. Yeah. Alright, bye everybody, hope you have a good evening, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.